The villain reached out and touched it, and the taxi instantly transformed into a cool supercar, driving them away at high speed. The wizard's old car behind them also transformed, and began a crazy chase. On the city streets, the villains frequently used their sinister moves, but they were cleverly resolved by the sorcerer, until they accidentally rushed into a mirror, which was a trap set by the villains. Everything in the mirror was reversed, and the villain even broke the vehicle, in an attempt to trap the two. At a critical moment, the magician caught sight of the mirror, swaying in midair, and successfully rescued his disciple before it landed, but by then, the villain had disappeared without a trace. The origin of all of this can be traced back to thousands of years ago. The great mage has 3 disciples. Besides the mage and his girlfriend, there is also one who is the villain. When the great mage confronts his arch-enemy, the villain betrays, and helps the arch-enemy steal the magic that summons the army of undead. The magician's girlfriend sucked the soul of the arch-enemy into her body. To save the great mage, and the magician had no choice but to seal the two into a nesting doll. For thousands of years, magicians have sealed evil mages, who attempt to release their mortal enemies, layer by layer into nesting dolls, with the outermost layer being the villain. The great wizard prophesied on his deathbed that those who can wear the dragon ring will be the inheritors, who can end their mortal enemies. The young man is the one the wizard has been searching for 1,000 years. On the other hand, although the villain has obtained the container that seals the arch-enemy, they need powerful magic to unlock it. He launched a surprise attack and drained the magical power of his accomplices, unlocking the last layer of the seal, leaving only the young man's dragon ring, which was one of the key magical tools for unlocking. The magician and the young man found the villain's lair. The magician fell into a carpet trap and escaped by magic, but the young man was forced to hand over the dragon ring and nesting doll because his girlfriend was kidnapped. The villain took the artifact to the square and released the arch-enemy, who has been sealed for thousands of years, whose soul is still inside the wizard's girlfriend. The arch-enemy was preparing to draw a magic mark to summon the army of undead. The magician drove a steel giant eagle to the scene, but due to the villain's dragon ring and increased magic power, they were defeated and chased by the resurrected bronze bull statue. At a critical moment, the young man arrived with the Tesla coil and a powerful current shot down the villain's wand. The magician took the opportunity to defeat the villain. The undead have been awakened, and the ceremony is nearing completion. The young man's girlfriend climbed up the signal tower, according to his instructions, kicked off the transmitter, interrupted the ceremony. The spirit dissipated, and the arch-enemy fainted from the backlash. The magician sucked the soul of his arch-enemy into his body to save his girlfriend. He couldn't trap her, and ended up losing his combat power. When the arch-enemy was about to kill them, the young man's magic awakened to block the attack, and the young man's attack posed no threat, but in fact, the young man was trying to activate the voltage box. During the fierce attack of the arch-enemy, the young man secretly used magic to connect the high voltage power line to the street lamp, causing all the electricity in the city to flow towards the arch-enemy. In the end, the young man defeated the opponent, and this millennium-long battle of magic finally came to an end.